Alright, so our first mission of level 2 is now down, and let's now move on to mission number 2, which is World Grand Prix. And as I looked through all of these, this is the only official race event of level 2. And this appears to be taking place in London because that's clearly the Tower Bridge I can see in front of me. And the circuit we are going to is called Buckingham Sprint. It's the finale of the World Grand Prix, and Chrome has secured you a place at the starting line. Intel indicates Professor Z is planning to take the winner hostage, so take first place to stop his plan in its tracks. So if we can win this race, we get 350 spy points, 200 for second and 100 for bronze. And I think because this is the only race event of level 2, I'm gonna play as Lightning McQueen because I want to. Also, this is not my first attempt of recording this because believe it or not, my system decided to crash at literally just the wrong time for some reason, and basically I now have to do all of this over again. So this is a completely different video file from what I had originally, and no cutscenes, so let's just get on with the race itself. And I am starting 4th alongside Miguel Camino. So here we go. See if I can get the perfect start. And apparently, I think it was the perfect start. Was it? I think it was the perfect start. Anyways. I'm already up to the front. And now, let's now try and see if I can hold on to the lead. As which, I think I figured out what my main competition is going to be in this. I think Miguel Camino is going to be one of my rivals in this. I also have a suspicion in saying Gearsley will also be one of my rivals in this. Gearsley technically being Nigel Gearsley. And so, it begins. And now, I just need to make sure I know where my shortcut is. And making sure I do not cock up the shortcut, because God only knows what will occur if I do end up doing that. Meanwhile, let's now continue to pace the field. And even though I would play as Nigel Gearsley for this one, I simply cannot because, well, I've not obtained him yet. But I think once I do obtain Nigel Gearsley and I get to a race event, I probably will play as him. So heading past these London buses and I think going around Buckingham Palace, I can see the London Eye as we now head up towards the Tower Bridge once again for the second time in this race. Really trying my hardest to avoid those gas canisters. They are not a good indication. And the game decides to reset me by taking the shortcut, which oddly enough is a lot less terrible than I thought it was going to be. Anyways, I am up into the lead once again. Rahul Sarul previously took second place. Well, previously took the lead for a brief amount of time, but it looks as though Miguel is going to be my main competition for this run. judging by what I've seen here. It's pretty much a full race, the way I see it. And so, this is now our final lap around the streets of London, and so we now head in front of the Queen's Post and secure victory in the Buckingham Sprint. And I think Miguel might have hit the wall somewhere in the final corner before he finished, because he drops down to 4th. So anyways, I won by 1.13 seconds in the end over Nigel Gearsley, and Rahul Sarul completes the podium. Miguel Camino was 4th ahead of Shutadaroki. Gorvat finishes in 6th ahead of Bernoulli. Chanel was 8th, and Veloso was 9th ahead of Graham, who completes the finishing order almost 37 seconds behind me. Anyways, another race is down, and we are now slowly but surely moving our way up in the ranks. And apparent as it might be, we've now unlocked brand new Fillmore, so we are definitely getting more and more characters from winning these races. Anyways, let's now go back to the main menu of level 2. Since I have emerged victorious in London, we can now go back to the main menu for level 2. Anyways, so 2 missions are now down, and we still have 3 to go. So next time we will be doing Runway Invasion, which has taken place at the Tokyo airport. Coming up next.